refer them over to you, and we work in the team. So they're going to be asked some questions. Tell us a little bit about how you break down and you go through a nutritional assessment using the types of things that we have available.
Well, that's a very good question, because most of the time people or patients just go into your office and they are just like this. They're just thinking about one single symptom. And once they are in and they start opening up and talking a little bit more about how they are feeling, their symptoms are not only one, but there are kind of intertwined between them, and there are like multiple symptoms. So most of the time what I tend to see with my patients is that they have gastrointestinal symptoms. Maybe they are there because they want to lose weight, because they are having extremely bad knee pain. They want to lose weight. But once you start going on with a nutritional interview, you can easily see that that patient is having gastrointestinal issues, or either something is not going good in their life. So you want to make the right questions. You want to make the patient accountable for what he or she is going through. So I think that will lead us directly to the Living Matrix assessment, which is like it's a large tool, but it's a very good tool. And I think that the most important thing about the Living Matrix is that once you're answering the questions, it makes you aware of what you are feeling. So that way
when you mentioned that about the Living Matrix, we're going to get into that in just a few moments, but the Coach Care app, as I want you guys to see, we have the ability to actually just dive into your phone. So now you have your doctor with you. The application is going to be able to not only take pictures of your food to be directly, the last thing we want to do is we have time. I was mentioning the time issues. No, just take a picture of the food. Okay. And if you may not want to take a picture if it's McDonald's, but still take the picture, because we can kind of come up with a kind of understanding as to what it is you do. So that makes it real simple. We can also schedule an appointment with you directly from there. And also you may have a question on certain types of foods, replacements, substitutions, all those kind of questions can be done on these portals. And we have a team here that can jump in, whether I'm with patients, they're going to be live and they can answer those questions live. So what the world has changed now. Maybe you had to wait for your nutritionist to get a hold of you within the next visit, maybe a week or two, a month later. Mm-hmm. Now you have the same within a few moments where you can answer your questions and we can actually assess what's going on. I'm not too sure, Kenna, you have mentioned that, actually I would like to see if Anna can actually try her
I think I can.
You think you try? Go ahead and see if you can start sharing your screen, and then you take over and see if that shares your particular dynamics. And take us through what you do when you do a Living Matrix or a functional medicine assessment, which is different than a Coach Care app. The Coach Care app is the thing that keeps us in tune. But in terms of taking down your history, tell us a little bit about what goes on in times of the Living Matrix. I can see your screen there.
Oh, that's amazing. So first of all, the Living Matrix, as I said before, it's a very good tool for the assessment of the functional medicine approach. So what I want to say about the Living Matrix is that the first time that you are going to see this, it's going to seem like a monster because it takes a lot of time, but it's like a very amazing tool, because I feel that once you're answering this, you become aware of what is exactly going on. And it can actually, sometimes when you're in a conventional medicine, or, well, I would like to call it like a conventional nutritional consultation, you try to get like the feeling of your patient. You want to get to know him better. You want to get to know what is exactly the purpose that they are in your office, why they are in your office, what do they need, why are they here. So once you start going through the process of interviewing this patient, I can tell you now, I take a lot of time just by getting to know this patient and asking the right things. And sometimes the patients, because this is something very important, the patient should know what they are feeling and what they need. So the patient would start like maybe going through a tangent, and it's hard to get them back on. So this with the living matrix will actually be like a step closer to the right treatment that you want to have, because the patient will already know what the purpose of the consultation it is. So as you said before, sometimes the patient is going through some pain in their